Bless me. How y'all doing? Good morning. This is Reverend Smokes a Lot, and I am here to damn you all straight to hell. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to divide. Oh, YouTube just told me that I'm live. Well, I better go check that out. Right? Like, because if I went there and saw me wearing my jacket the other way, because this is inside out, as per my last video before this, how was my Aussie interpretation? I think it was good. I haven't rewatched. I haven't rewatched though. I think sometimes I get a little Braveheart mixed in there too. It's really hilarious. Yeah, a really good song just came to mind, which is called It's called The Leopard Skin Pillbox by Bobby Dylan. Then another reason I want to bring up Bobby Dylan is because his real name is Robert Zimmerman. Bob Dylan. Bobby. I call him Bobby because what kind of a pussy sells their soul for riches on earth? Hello. However, the question, I know what it said, philosophy. Let's ask ourselves, okay, I'll tell you, I have a new subscriber / friend, and she said, because, I've been in the room where 33 people have died, not including, and I've saved a lot of lives too. Mine, and that's not including that. That's not on it. But I also had 11 people, like friends, die in my arms. So you have that 33, which the lady said after she said, whoever it was, one of my subs, who said I was the angel of death, period. Like, but in a good way, she was saying. That's what my sister says. She says, Brady, that's your job. You have to help because you're not scared. You're Native American. You understand the realms. They don't. You need to help bring the people across basically the river, as it were, but for heaven, you know what I'm saying? Show them the way, I guess. Because maybe perhaps it was something that I had done in a past life that apparently had granted me this great gift. If you want to fucking call it that, you try it. Every one of no one want to be my friend anymore, probably because they may all die. Every best friend dead, except Trey. My inner circle. Trey, me, and Chad. Chad's dead. Only 1/3 of us. Me and Chad we ate peanuts, shot dope, and played Russian roulette. Crazy. Times they are changing. I wanted to talk about Bobby Dylan. Is it really worth, even if it's not for a sure thing, right? But we all know it is. I mean, also, you guys, we were talking about in one of my last videos, in Quantum of Conscience video, said, look, the eclipse is basically all we need to know. That is basically a sign that's blinking. Hey, dipshits. Freaking whatever. You're in whatever we're in. A physical reality that doesn't mean anything on a spiritual level. And it's like, hey, dipshits, look, this will prove God to you right here. It's like, wow. Anyway, yeah, and if the pre-umbra, that's a whole big line of bullshit. I mean, that a third grader could figure out. Okay, nothing can be smaller. Nothing's shadow can be smaller than the thing making the shadow. Fact. If I hold up my hand, if I put say it's 1 o'clock. You could even say it's high noon, but whatever. It's 1 o'clock, and the sun or in the shadow is coming this way, say, because it's gone partially across the sky. So the shadow hits the pole, and the pole has a shadow, right? Now, if you're holding a string, a balloon by a string, say, for example, that the same shadow is going to hit the balloon. The shadow can never of the balloon can never be smaller than the balloon. It can be bigger, but never smaller. Nothing. If you lift your foot off the ground, okay, it can't be smaller of a shadow than your shoe. Can be bigger. It gets bigger. So the fact that the path of totality in the past solar eclipse was only a mere 70 miles across proves that the moon is merely 70 miles across at the most. Okay? And that was even the path of totality, and I even gave them some fucking, threw them some bones and gave them that part of their pre-umbra thing. It's a bullshit, people. And on the day of that, on these days of these eclipses, look on the ground during a full lunar eclipse. Everyone's looking up. You look down. Look at the shadow of a tree. Okay, for example, the leaves on the tree, and you look at it, it's all a bunch of little moons. It's a bunch of little fucking eclipses. It's really bizarre. It's really, really bizarre. And the fact that the eclipse proves God, okay? The eclipse. Okay, here's what the story they're trying to sell us, okay? Wow, you fucking morons. You see, the moon is exactly 400 times smaller than the sun, okay? However, the moon is exactly 400 times the distance from the sun. So therefore, our perspectives are therefore from our perspective, they appear to be the same size, right? Not the same. Not the same. No. No. Exact. Not 1% off. Not 0.01111% off. Not 0.0000001 of a millimeter off. They are exact. And they are in the same. When they line up, okay, they say the reason they're the exact same, like milled from the same quarter, is do you buy a 1 in maybe a trillion chance? That would be like you winning lotto every day for like 10 years. Would you even put money on that? I mean, come on, you guys. Put your thinking caps on for a minute, please. Bear with logic on this one. Anyway, so I read it right after that, somehow, and this is a total gotcha. Somehow, a video came up, was in the thing, and it said, and Matt was saying, I'm not sure exactly. I know the eclipse is very important in our when things happen and da 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 da. And the eclipse, it had some key because he's really good at like sniffing out some nefarious or whatnot things that are from not men, today's men and women, societies, what do they say it is. He's really good at sniffing the narrative, and then usually the subs to his channel, subscribers usually go in there and look at it, and we all work it together to find the truth, which is a beautiful thing. I always tell people, look, if I had $1 and you had $1, okay, and I gave you $1, and then you would have $2 and I would have $0, correct? And they're like, yeah, I tell people this. I'm telling you now. And they say, okay, and I say, okay, and or if you give me your $1, then I have $2 and you have $0, right? And hang with me right now. I'm almost done. Right? I tell them, or yeah, either I can give you my $1 and you have $2 and I have nothing, or you can give me your $1 and I have $2 and you have nothing. Or I can give you an idea, okay, and you have 2 ideas, and you give me your idea and I have 2 ideas. Right? You feel me? How we both gained an idea, and that information is power. Information is money. In this day and age, information is life. And on that beautiful note, I hope you guys liked my my kimono. Do you want to see me do the walk, the catwalk again? Because I did it on the black side, but not on this side. Plus, I want you guys to see how long my hair is. I'm just wearing boxers. Look at this is my smoking jacket. It's inside out. See the pockets, guys? I'm gonna do the catwalk. I'll do the catwalk for you. Watch. It's such a cool ass fucking thing my mom got me. Look at this shit, you guys. I feel like fucking the Italian stallion, yo. Look how long my hair is, guys. Is that badass or what? And then there's 2 dragons right here, and it's reversible, like I was showing you. Pockets, they're reversible. It's very thick. It's made out of silk, pure silk. It's got a belt. It's like my Hugh Hefner smoking jacket / it's a kimono, really, but it's cool. The other side's black with red trim, rather than red with black trim. I love how the sleeves do that, like in like Merlin or some shit, right? So that's all I wanted to tell you guys, and perhaps I am a fucking hippie. All my girlfriends were right. Okay. I was gonna smoke a joint, but since someone's on here, I don't mind whoever is on here. Maybe, or people might want to watch it later. Oh, so maybe I'll just tell you a couple things of what's going on with me real quick, if you care. One is, I think I figured, you know how I got bit by the spider, and I was showing you guys, see how it's not nearly as swollen as it was the other day. It still hurts like a motherfucker. It's still swollen around the spot right here, right there, and it still hurts. So I don't think it was a brown recluse. You know what I think it is? Because I had to move a bunch of inventory. I've been cleaning my house, obviously. Look, if you could see my inventory, how I've got it, like, see right over there? It's really nice. And my desk is clean. Look at this. Boom. Clean as fucking. This is clean. Let's just say it's clean as fucking hell. So I have to ride the bus down to Palm Springs. I'm not even gonna ask anyone for a ride. I'm done with all that shit, asking for shit. Because you know what? I need to walk. I need to fucking meet people and walk and just do my thing. And one of the things that really bothered me, see, I save up. I do just less, a little bit every day, so that I can have one dose for when I go on the day because I have to talk to my counselor before I can even dose. Now I finally told them, because they're like, "Why are you so like cranky and sick during your interview or whatever?" Once a month, I go once a month because I started there 2 years ago, never missed nothing, and I've never read a dirty, not even close. I mean, I am the poster child of that facility. And it helps me. Methadone. Without it, I would be doing heroin and or drinking. And then I would end up selling it because I wouldn't have the money to buy it. And I would probably end up in jail again, in prison, and that isn't where I want to be. Okay? So instead, I'm going to do the smart thing. And I'm going to go to the doctor, which I did, and deal with the addictions, and that's what I'm going through now. Anyway, point being is, my mom's on her deathbed. My mom used to do a lot for me, which she kind of enabled me. Nah, really, but she found me overdosed. She because of her, I hit rock bottom. I was clean. I had just taken a shower. I had my $200. Of course, I had my sister's house for like 2-3 days to myself. I'm going to get, and I just got out of jail doing just like a 30-day bid, just because the fucking bitch wanted to throw, the drug court bitch wanted to throw me in. My probation officer wanted me to get clean. I'm all, listen, I have a funny story, you guys. Here's how fucked up I used to be. I went in there, and I already had a week paid for hotels. I knew I could pass a piss test because I was on methadone. And I was prescribed Klonopin and Xanax, which is what I take now. Klonopin for seizures and Xanax for panic attacks. I use it for that. It's not a joke. I've had it all my life. I have seizures. So anyway, I went and got my script. I had friends that owned this most kick-ass hotel, right? Whatever. And they had like this special room for me, right? And they would do it like on a really good price. And so I had a week paid in advance. All my stuff was out there, and I thought, I'm gonna go run to court. Boom. Piss. I know I'm clean. Yes, I haven't done nothing wrong. I'm on probation, right? So, and I just go to the pharmacy so that I would have my bottle. And I hadn't even opened. I had 90 Klonopin and 90 Xanax and 90 blood pressure clonidine. And they didn't do that. They didn't give it to me in jail. And I was a seizure and seizure. I was on 180 milligrams of methadone. I'm only on 110 right now. And it took me a long time to get whatever to here. And that's good. And I might still go all the way down slowly. I don't know. Depends. Anyway, I wanted to say that it's just it's if you can't do it, it's so hard to do to walk away from. I mean, and it just ruins your life. It just takes over your life. I don't know nowadays. I mean, it must be so easy to score now because of all the fentanyl coming into the country. But I mean, it's obviously by design a slow kill, just as obvious as they introduced crack in the 80s into the black, poor, ghetto community, as well as they put out AIDS and it affected gay men and junkies. I mean, here and there, but mostly gay men. All I remember growing up about AIDS and stuff is anyone that had it was a gay guy. I was like, what? Every single fucking one on TV that would announce they had it, they were a fag. It's like, dude, quit fucking people in the butt. That's not what it's for. Okay? Me, personally, I have a tattoo above my asshole. I'll show you guys sometime. It's on my lower back where a chick gets a tramp stamp normally. Mine says exit only in big block letters and has an arrow pointing down to my asshole. Exit only, motherfucker. I had a bitch pinky me once. I immediately went limp. I almost beat her the fucking head. I almost went upside the bitch's head for that shit. No kidding. I did go upside a bitch's head for this one. Even worse. Check this out. Brady's Sexploits. If you can stay 22 minutes, you get the juicy dividedly false stories that are only for descendants of Transylvania like me. Is that really culturally appropriate, Brady? Yeah, because you killed all my fucking ancestors, you motherfuckers. Where's my god darn reformations? These motherfuckers, these other races and shit. I don't even see them putting Native American in polls or anything, man. We nothing. Nothing to them. Nothing. And that's fucked. That pisses me off. Okay, so I was always a very, 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 very anti-establishment kind of guy. Full-on anarchist. Still. Now, and it's not what you think. It's not people running around with machine guns. They want you to think. It's not that. Anarchism is completely different. I wanted to tell you real quick about I'll think of it. But yeah, Bobby Dylan. You want to really? Everyone goes, oh, this Billie Eilish and the other girls, Ariana Grande, all the other fucking Satanists in Hollywood. And it's funny because Hollywood is the magic wands are made from the wood of the holly tree. That. And it's just crazy. Like, I know something I was gonna say as well. You know how Confucius says, said many thousands of years ago, signs and symbols rule the world, not words or laws. Okay, signs and symbols rule the world, not words nor laws. Okay, signs and symbols rule the world. So, since he said that, let me take you back to signs and symbols rule the world, not words. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Now, when I was a child and I went to school, we learned cursive. Okay, curse. Yeah, spell, curse, spell. And you know what? I think I figured out why. It's because a curse, if I write Brady, my name, in cursive, it's a one complete stroke, the whole name. And thus it's no longer a word, it's a symbol. Feel me? And I think that's why it's called, you know, whatever. I can't, cursive. I think that's why it's called cursive. And I think that's why it works the way it does, is because cursive, when you write a word in cursive, you're solidifying that word as whatever it is that you're doing. And you're giving that word power, as in not, because that's why it says, go back to the quote from Confucius, signs and symbols rule the world, not words nor laws. Right? So what do? They use numbers, they use symbols. So you're seeing all these 33s and 911. It's 666. That's why you're seeing those, I believe. This is all conjecture and opinion, but I've been studying this kind of thing for a very, very long time. I've been Mandela affected probably since 2012. Yeah, 2012, 7 years. I'm Master Jedi, like straight up. I mean, I don't, and only a Master Jedi would claim, all I know is that I don't know nothing. That's a fact. If anyone tells you they know anything, run. If they don't know shit, and they finna lie to you. Boom! Look, he's grabbing his junk. It does this weird spin move, but I haven't figured it out yet. Check it. Oh, be Yoda. Like Bruce Lee said, a water can take the form of the glass that it's in. It can take the form of the teapot. It can take any form it wants. Be like water. Yeah, Bruce. I saw the Wonder Twins as well. No, but Bruce Lee's a fascinating individual. The narrative of him, which is the bizarre way he was killed, and then the bizarre way his brother or son, pardon me, Brandon Crowe was killed. It's just bizarre, just absolutely bizarre. And so it goes back to that old as Bob Dylan said, or Robert Johnson, or many. I've seen on YouTube people say that are like wannabe musicians. They say, "Hey, Illuminati, right here, boom! I'll sell my soul right now for a deal." People are begging for it, man. I don't know why. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever fucking seen. It's almost as bizarre as that dance at the Gothard Tunnel ritual. Or it's as bizarre as yesterday Greta Thunberg was 10 pages of organic searches just by putting in Greta. Now, my sister, I never finished. My sister and my niece came over, and what do you think about that Greta girl? Can you believe that? And she's like, I should have known. She's like, I think it's great that they're getting involved. The kid. I was like, no, okay, that's it. I'm done with that, you know. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm tired. All right, I love you guys.